over the years. It's a little bit difficult to count, but one thing that I can just tell you about, when you're consistent, in fact, about your work that you're doing, you'll start seeing a change in your life, percentage level of signal. Okay, let's see, we're back. The office is great. I think I maybe need to make a revamp, at a bigger screen over there. At the father of Pepe. Guys, like, if you guys want to know what Pepe is, it's this. I always carry one. Always carry one. It's always there. You will see Pepe. We don't want to make noise because this thing is very hot. It's very hot. All right, guys. Which broker is the best that you bet your money on? There it is. That's the best broker that I bet my money on. If you look at all the withdrawals, consistent. I've made over 300 withdrawals with Vault Markets. You can imagine the magnitude of amount of money you're counting. Imagine all of those 50Ks, 100Ks, 40Ks, 30Ks that I keep on posting, and there's like over 300 of them. If you count on my Instagram profile, it does not even come close, because some of them I don't even post. They are too much. But nonetheless, guys, word of the day, never give up. We'll start there. Word of the day is never give up. There's a few people that have been in the Forex market and they have difficulties in being consistent. That's one of the things that I wanted to actually speak about. Being consistent in what you do, all the work that you do. Whether it be trading, whether it be running a business, whether it be, whatever that you do. But primarily we're going to be talking about trading right now. So, yeah. You see, this tea is going in. You will see this thing. You will see Pepe. Payday every day. Yes. It's always there. But nonetheless, we wanted to talk about consistency and being consistent in the Forex market. Remember, I shared a word of the day earlier on to say, and never give up. So, one thing about me is that when I started to trade, it was difficult. I wouldn't lie, it was very difficult. You get into the markets, you have this thing that, I'm gonna do Forex and I'm gonna be rich, and at the end of the day, you get to realize that it's not that easy as you thought it would be. It requires a whole level of concentration, a whole level of patience, and emotional discipline. I posted something, when was it? I think last week. I said, what did I say? In fact, how does that word go? Because I actually thought about it and I actually posted it on Instagram. You will collapse if you try to please everyone. That's one thing that I can tell you. If you try to please everyone that you know, you're going to collapse. You cannot help everyone. That's one thing that I can tell you. But one thing that you can do consistently is help yourself. So remember, with whatever that you want to achieve, don't let anyone put you down. Don't let anyone say or change your mindset as to where you want to go. Hence the reason why I keep on telling people that, look, it's not about having to look at your trading account and say, no, you know what, I deposited 10K, I'm going to make 100K, and, from 100K, I'm going to make $1 million. It's possible, yes, but don't forget the level of discipline that's going to be required of you, the level of consistency that's going to be required of you, you know, emotional discipline also when handling money. One thing that I like telling people is that when you get into trading, guys, trading is easy. Let me tell you something. Trading is easy. It's look, if it wasn't possible to sit in your own comfort zone and press a few buttons and make money, a lot of people go out and they stand in the sun, they stand in the rain, they get hurt, you know, while trying to get something to put on their table. And you have the luxury of just sitting in your own home and press buttons, you know, and boom, you get money, you can buy whatever you want, you know, can change your lifestyle. But especially when you're trading, people be drawing 50k and I'm doing wrong. Okay, no guys, like, yes, it's possible to withdraw 50k. Remember, first thing and the first rule of trading is that do not have an attachment to money. Do not risk money that you cannot afford to lose, right? Secondly, remember, not everyone is 100% correct, including you. Yes, you might get into the market, you might make money here and there, right? But there is occasions where you lose money, and that's what I wanted to reiterate and emphasize on, to say that not everyone is 100% correct. Even myself, I won't lie. I'm not God. You know, I'm not God. Yes, I have a level of accuracy, but I'm not 100%. If I was 100%, I wouldn't be sharing this live, you know, trying to empower you guys, you know. I'd be just flexing. You would want services from me, you would want advice from me. I just tell you, just continue trading, and I wouldn't do anything. 50k is a skill. I think the reason why most of us struggle is because of the attachment to money. Yes, of course, the attachment to money is a problem, guys. The attachment to money is a problem. You know, every time when you have, you have 1,000 rand and you have to spend 500, you know that feeling that you have, you're like, hey, is it really worth it for me to actually spend this 500? That's the attachment to money. Don't have an emotional attachment to money, and also do not risk money that you cannot afford to lose. That's the first thing that you must know when it comes to trading. If you deposit money into your trading account, please make peace with that. Either I make something out of that money or I lose that money. Make peace with it. That money is no longer yours. It's there in the market. It's available for you to grow. Either to grow or you could blow it. It's a possibility. It's a possibility, guys. You know, one other thing I wanted to actually mention is that there is events in the market that can be beneficial and that cannot be beneficial to some people. Say, for instance, let me give you an example. You find that there is a trade that you went to, like, let's say maybe you buy the Nasdaq, or you buy whatever you buy, you know, whatever you trade, you buy into the market. Let me put it that way. You buy into the market and your positions are running, you know, and now you still have that level of confidence that, look, the trade is gonna go your way, right? And out of the blue, maybe the president of USA does something, or maybe a company gets an investment, or you know these companies, like these tech companies in America, like Tesla, or all of these. I didn't want to mention names, but yeah, they get positive impacts, and the market jumps in your direction like nobody's business, right? Remember, yes, you had the idea that the market is going to go up, but there was a positive influence that influenced that market to actually move that much. Hence the reason why I always tell people that every single time when I trade, I never know how much I'm going to make. Shout out to Mr. 911 in the building. We see you. I never know how much I'm going to make in the markets. That's one thing I can tell you. And it's you know, when they say that you must have a target for when you're trading, that statement is a little bit contradicting. And you know, it actually applies pressure on you. Say for instance, you say target is like 10k a day, right? So meaning every single day when you wake up, I have to make 10k. I have to make 10k. You know, you're applying so much pressure, which makes you have an emotional attachment to the work that you do. One thing that made me successful is that I wake up in the morning and say, you know, whether the day goes good, whether it goes bad, I'll still be fine. Let's walk 15k. If that's the amount that I made, that's the amount that I made overall in the day. There's no chance of me trying to put so much weight on myself to say, look, I need to make this amount. You just continue working. Whatever amount that you make, just be happy with it. Having monetary targets puts a lot of pressure on a trader. Exactly. A lot of people will tell you, you know, a lot of people will tell you in their seminars or classes that, look, you need to have a target. No, you're already applying yourself pressure. Don't apply yourself pressure, because you never know how much you're going to make. If you are God, then you know how much you're going to make. Then kudos to you. I mean, I can tell you, every single trader does not know how much they're going to make. They don't know how much they're going to make. Unless, okay, fine, they go into a trade and it goes their way and they set a profit target, a TP. Then, of course, that's where they can tell you that, oh, okay, I know I'm going to make this amount if, remember, if it hits TP. That's if. And when it does, of course, you know what's going to happen. Yeah, I make this amount a day, post on Instagram and whatever. But you know, I'm not hating on anyone, but I'm just giving you guys advice that you never know, as a trader, you never know how much you're gonna make in the market. The only thing that is important is be consistent with the profits that you make, and also don't have like a sore heart when you lose, because that's part of the game. You know, you can there is losses in the game. It's there. I also lose. I won't lie to you. I make losses also. I'm not God. I'm not a person that always says, yeah, I always make money. No, there are times where, of course, you send a signal and you know the trade doesn't go your way, or maybe it goes your way for that 5 minutes and then it just turns around. It's a possibility, guys. It's a reality. That's a reality, and no one can ever tell you that they are 100% accurate. It can never happen. Whether it be with the robots, whether it be with their signals, whether it be with, they are never 100% correct. Even the biggest top guns of millionaires, billionaires, businessmen, you know, they can only give you a prediction, but it's not 100% accurate. If it was 100% accurate, I mean, why would they even give you that prediction? Because they would just sit and just do it by themselves and just keep quiet. What's the biggest amount of money you've lost in the market? About 180k in a day. And that was what? I think it was, when was it? About a month back. Yeah, it was about a month back. I'm 100% correct at blowing. Nah, my brother, you're not 100% correct at blowing. It's all about the risk. Remember, guys, when it gets to trade, when you get to trading, and there's a number of factors that you need to consider. You cannot just go full margin on a certain trade and expect that the market will be your friend and go that way. Remember, the market goes up and down, right? when you enter a position, it's never in a positive it's never in a profit. It's always in a loss. When you enter a trade, it's always in a loss. Why? Because of the spreads that are available, right? And yes, of course, maybe it might just move like 5-10 points up, and then it gets into a profit. But remember, don't ever go full margin if you're starting off, especially when you're starting off. Don't ever go full margin on your trades, because at the end of the day, you strain your margin, and with the broker that you're trading with, it might not allow you to actually hold those trades for a certain number of margin percentage that's available. That's why you get a lot of people talking about margin call and all of these things. Especially what a lot of traders are doing now, they're trading with bonus accounts, which of course, hence the reason what I can just let you know is that when you're trading with a bonus account, the bonus is available for you to actually have more volume, more lot sizes, more trades that you can place in the market, right? And which, of course, it is beneficial and crucial and non-beneficial to you as a trader, because if you don't know what you're doing, you're definitely going to lose your money, because the amount of lot sizes that you're using is greater than your balance, not equity. A lot of people like using equity because, I mean, equity, yes, it's your balance plus bonus, which makes up your equity. The lot sizes that are available with the bonus, it's greater